Am I dating my roommate? So guys, I have something to tell you. What's up everyone? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Raven here, and today my roommate is hanging out with Sophie. You have the beach, there's games, the Ferris wheel. It's a very good place to come with friends or come alone. There's lots of food. So today we're going to be answering your guys' questions very honestly. You guys asked how I feel about Japanese men, and so this is going to be about my honest opinion on how I feel about them and just love in general. So I'm going to give you guys all the tea about how I feel about love, relationships, and men. I'm hungry. I'm going to the restaurant. There's so much stuff. What should we get? This is called the Albright. I also think that even though it's cute in here and we can sit down, we should take it to go to the beach because then we can look at the waves and the ocean. So I think the ahi tuna poke bowl will be good. So let's try it. Come with me. Hello, how are you? Could we please get the poke bowl? And then can we get that to go, please? $16.37. Let's go! So today we're going to be answering lots of questions on the beach. We brought our food. So we're gonna eat and let's get started. So my first impression of Japanese people is that they're very, very respectful. I feel like the guys are a lot better at showing their feelings. The girls are super nice and everybody dresses so good. Like, I love Japanese fashion. Also, I think like all Japanese people are very attractive. I feel like I'm used to seeing Americans, so when I see a Japanese guy or a Japanese girl, I think they are like the cutest, hottest person ever. So when I first met my roommate, my first impression is that I thought he was a little weird because he wanted to live with a girl. So I was a little bit nervous and scared to meet him. And then when I first met him, he was super shy. So I don't know if it's normal for like guys in Japan to be shy, but I was expecting him to be a lot more talkative. But overall, he was super nice and I knew that he was a good guy. No, I think Asian men are super attractive to American girls. I think girls like black guys, they like Indian guys, they like Japanese guys. Everybody is trying to, I feel like, date with other people. There's like a small group of girls from the United States that are white and only want to date white, but I feel like that's just not very common anymore. It's not normal. I feel like it's kind of weird to want to date one race. As far as can I communicate with them, that might be why people might not go for a Japanese guy. So yeah, I feel like in America, for you to call a guy cute, you think that he's like good looking and he seems really like shy and nice. But if you want to call a guy like you really like them, you think they're really attractive, then you're more likely to call them like hot or sexy. But cute can mean that like you just think they're pretty and they look good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you think like you want a relationship with them. It could just be like you're cute because you're attractive, not like cute like I have a crush on you. I feel like if someone has a crush on you, they might maybe call you cute if they're shy, but then they'll call you hot or like something better than that. Cute is definitely a compliment that you can use in the United States to tell someone that you think they're attractive. One thing about my Japanese roommate is that he is very messy. You guys have to comment below and tell me, are all Japanese guys messy? Because he eats food and then leaves the stuff all over the kitchen. He doesn't do his dishes. He also always asks to do my laundry, which I don't know if guys in Japan like to do girls' laundry, but let me know if that's weird because he can be weird sometimes. Also, I feel like he just like isn't good at fighting. Like if I have a problem or something, he doesn't want to talk about it. But I feel like in America, if we have a problem, we talk about it so we can work through it. But I feel like sometimes he's a little shy and just doesn't want to make me mad. Yeah, so I did go on a date with a Japanese guy before, but he's kind of a popular guy, so I didn't really get like the gentleman side of him. I feel like he really just wanted to take me home to his house, but I I'm willing to go on another date with another guy from Japan. I just feel like he needs to be more like bring me flowers or ask me out on a date. I didn't really just want to go hang out at his house. So I don't think that's like the best comparison to all Japanese guys, but it was a really good date and I did think he was really, really cute. I think if you want to be popular in America, you have to have fashion, you have to have swag, you know what I'm saying? So definitely have good style. You also have to be very talkative because people in America want to get to know you. So people with the most friends talk to everyone. Start by talking to a few people and just get a couple of friends. And the more friends you make, the more popular you will be. So just get to know everyone, compliment them, get to know them, be fashionable, eat good food, go to cool places, and have lots of friends. I think that if you have a single eyelid, you could probably be a model in America because it's very fashionable and it looks really cool. But when it comes to girls looking for a relationship, I don't think they notice something like that. So don't worry when it comes to meeting girls. But if you want to be a model, you probably can model because it's a very hot look. So it's very cute, very kawaii. What's up? Honestly, like if I am going to date a hot guy, he can be short. But I feel like most girls in America like tall guys. So usually if you are shorter, you have to have good fashion or be really funny or have a good personality. So it kind of makes up for the height difference. But as long as a guy is taller than me, I'm 5'6". So even if you're 5'6" and a half, you have a shot with me. You just have to be at least 1 inch taller than me. So it's not that hard. But let's say you are shorter than me, I'll give you a chance if you are a really funny person or you're just really cute, have a cute face. Humble, I really think that's attractive. I think some guys are super confident and it can come off kind of mean because you don't want to force girls to like you. So being humble and not spending a lot of money and not being too crazy can definitely help you get a girl who is also humble. But I will say that sometimes if you really want to get a girl, being super confident and loud can get their attention. But if you're humble, I think that you should just stay humble because I think it's a really good personality trait to have. Alright, let's go! Everyone, so this is an American photo booth, or what my roommate calls a purikura. So I'm gonna take some photos. Let's go. Alright, so in the photo booth, but it's actually a quiet place, so we're gonna answer some questions. Yeah, I think the best dating app would definitely be Tinder, Bumble, or Hinge. I think that if you want to meet like a boyfriend or somebody who wants to date you a long time, Bumble is a really good one. But Tinder is a little bit for people that just want to hook up, so be careful, but those are definitely the best apps. The second one. That looks good to me. But definitely I think that the best hairstyle that a guy can have is when they have kind of long hair. So I don't want like super long hair like down to here. I think that's too long for a guy. And then when it's buzzed shut, you can't see their hair. I like it when they have like medium length, and I think Japanese guys have the best hair out of everyone. I think that the best way to ask a girl on a date is just to text them, or calling them is really romantic because it shows that you care about them. But I would definitely ask them to dinner is a really good place where you guys can sit down and talk, and then after the dinner's over you can go home if it's a really bad date. But if it's a good date, then you guys can go back to each other's house or go hang out with friends afterwards. Or you could do something where you go to like an amusement park, kind of like Santa Monica Pier, and that way you can play games together and kind of be competitive against each other. Like anything that's a game would be fun, so you guys can really have fun together and laugh a lot. But anything is good. Just asking them on a date I think will make them feel really happy. So kawaii. I love it. Scary. Kawaii. Kawaii. right. But when it comes to guys that are super nice, I think that that can be really attractive. Honestly, like I've dated guys in the past that were really mean to me, and I think that if I'm being honest, I am a little bit attracted to guys that are mean because you chase after them, you want them to like you, and they don't ever do what you want. So I think in your head it makes you like them a little bit more. But I have dated guys like this in the past and we always break up. So I think if you want a relationship that lasts a long time, the best way is to be really kind to your girlfriend, but never lie to her, okay? So I know in Australia, they don't have a lot of people from other countries. So they're not as attracted to people from other places because they just have never seen them before. But in America, it's very common for Japanese guys to be here, so people think they're very hot. That girls from Japan like macho men. But honestly, I think in America, it's about 50-50. So half of the girls like a tall, skinny guy or like a short, skinny guy, not too much muscle. But also some girls like the big men with big long beards and stuff like that. But for me, personally, I like the skinny guys. I don't really like muscles because if I'm going to lay down with them and cuddle with them in the bed, it's not comfortable to lay on their muscles. So I think the best way to, if you're seeing a guy, let's say you guys have gone on like 5 dates, but you really want to be his girlfriend, the best way is to kind of make the first move and ask him where he sees you guys in maybe 1 year. And then that way you know whether he has serious plans to make you his girlfriend or if he just wants to date and he's seeing other girls. Another way that you can do is if you want, you can kind of stop talking to him and almost not ask him to hang out, kind of be a little bit standoffish and see if he kind of wants to put more effort into making you his girlfriend. Another way is maybe telling him that another guy asked you to be his girlfriend, but you said no because you don't like him, because you never want to make them jealous. You always think that it's going to work, but I think it actually just makes them feel insecure and sad in the long run. So, me and my roommate have strong rules about bringing other girls and guys home, but it's really for whoever is bringing the person home. So let's say I'm going to bring a guy home. I ask my roommate to leave because it's kind of uncomfortable if I'm trying to bring a guy home and he sees that I live with another guy. But I also like to be honest, and I always tell like my boyfriends or whoever I'm dating that I do live with a guy, and then eventually if the date goes well, then I'll introduce them so they can be friends. And then my roommate does the same thing with me. If he's bringing a girl home, sometimes he likes me there because I'm better at talking to some American girls, so it can help them be better and have a good relationship. But I'm always happy to leave and go stay at my friend's house. I know that some guys have kind of come up to me in person in the past and asked me out on a date and they ask for my phone number, so that's always really good. I like when someone comes up to me first because I don't really like to ask people on dates myself. One of the other most common questions I'm getting, am I dating my roommate? So guys, I have something to tell you. Me and my roommate are dating. Just kidding! You guys thought, no, there is no way that I'm dating my roommate. I think it would be so awkward to date someone that you live with without dating them for a long time. Me and my roommate are just friends. He can have another girlfriend, I can have another boyfriend. Alright everyone, that was the last question. Thank you guys for asking me different questions. But thanks so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and I'm getting another call from my roommate. 1 second. Hello? Oh my gosh, are you drunk? You're screaming. Him and Sophie are so drunk right now. Oh, I don't want to drink. Oh, okay, fine. I'll come get a drink with you. Okay, I will. Okay, I'm coming. Bye. I guess I'm gonna go get a drink with my roommate. Anyways, love you guys. Bye. I literally am editing everything. They're so annoying. Ah! But I guess I'll do it.